Hey guys, what is up? It's Ginger here, and this video is commentated. So I started in the middle again because what I do when I do these videos is, when I do stuff that's more realistic with the positioning and stuff, I take a picture of myself for reference and actually trace over the basic shapes and definitely the fingers. But since, I don't want to show my face on the internet because the internet is scary. Just because I don't want to show my face yet, I just decided to start in the middle of the, as soon as I was done using the ref. So this character is actually an OC of mine I created last year, maybe even the year before that. Like, it seems really old, but, like, I was not skilled whatsoever. Well, I was in sort of way. I just don't really like my old style, and it was really, really cringy. And, but I'm going to pop a picture right up here. Sorry, it's kind of cruddy because I had to take a picture with my computer camera, which is cruddy. But that is what I used as a base for this, and I really, really did like the character. I tried making comics 4 times for this character and her sister Leah, who don't look similar whatsoever. I just don't want to give up on it, but also it's just kind of odd and weird. So the story is, which is super stupid and not solidified in the least bit. 2 sisters go with their parents on like a dragon hunting excursion, since their parents do that for some reason. Because there's like a world of dragons, and they're rogue dragons, and they're hunting and imprisoning the rogue dragons and stuff like that. And the rogue dragon ends up giving her and her sister these like bite marks, which actually aren't even on the thing. They get attacked essentially. The rogue dragon was too much. They didn't know how terrible the mission was going to be, or else they wouldn't have brought their kids. But then the mom dies, and the mom dies, and the dad's like just like dead. It's like he's not dead. He's just like dead inside. He like is so miserable, and he ends up getting super like he doesn't really pay attention to Nyle anymore. This person I'm drawing right now, because it just hurt too much because she was so much like her mom, and eventually she ran away. Originally, he just kicked her out, but I'm like, no, that's so stupid. But as you can see, I have the pictures right up there again. It was kind of a bad storyline, and eventually the bites, mark, claw, scratches, whatever, it gives them dragon powers. And so Nyle is dragon fire, and Leah is dragon strength. So she has like shields and swords, and she's classically knight trained. And I wasn't thinking about this when I created the characters, but she is like the knight kind of dragon slayer. And Nyle is just, why didn't I change the name to Nyla? I don't understand why I named these characters the way I did. I mean, it's interesting, the design choices I made for them. Also, she has a half shave, a braid, and a ponytail. That doesn't make any sense. I kept the braid. It wasn't as long as it is in the picture. No ponytail. That's stupid. Also, her hair was like neon yellow, and because I didn't have a drawing tablet when I created her, I had pens on the back of, colored pencils on the back of school notes. But I did create them again in my journal, but it wasn't as good as this is right here. I really, really do like the characters. Like, Nyle was just like the headstrong, I will punch you in the face if you tell me I'm wrong kind of person. She's not mean or anything. She's just out there. And Leah is more, her sister is more, I don't know, quiet, and she kind of doesn't take leadership. She just follows. So, I mean, I wouldn't say Nyle is the leader of their little dragon hunting duo thing, but she kind of is in a way as well. So, I'll start talking about the speed paint now that you know who this character is. As I said, I took a picture, so that's why the hand positioning is so much better than normal. And I moved the head over in the beginning, like, quite a bit, like, and enlarged it, because real life anatomy doesn't look right with the anime eyes I put on it. I mean, so the style that I'm using when I'm taking a picture and using more realistic anatomy and like less anime-y eyes is like my action I think it's going to be my action style. Though my cutesy style is just going to be the same as always. But if the pose is or the character themselves are very action oriented, like fighting people, then I'll just use the style. So I'm like putting fire out of her eyes and her hands since she's powering up, but then I realized, and I drew fire around her hands because I realized it didn't look good enough, and then I realized I had to color it, so I kind of just did it sloppily and just didn't fix it. But this is a lot shorter than the Mercy one I did. And I know that Leafy hasn't been posting lately, and I actually tried to contact her. But oh, so here is in the original drawing where the scales were, but I didn't know if I liked them or not. I wasn't really 100% sure if I liked them. So as you can see, I kept on going back and adding the color layer back on and the fire layer and seeing how it all tied together. Because at first it was looking a little bit like Harlequin, you know, the mask guy, and yeah, if you don't know what that is, I'm sure you've seen a Harlequin mask before, or costume. Basically just lots of diamonds. Just I didn't really like it for a little bit, but once I got done with it, it tied in really nice because their shirts are made of dragon hide. So, Nyle is, hers is green, and Leah's is red. For some reason, I guess I just didn't want Nyle to have too much red. Or maybe it's because I made her eyes green. I thought, why not? I'll make her shirt green too. But as you can see in the drawing, I tried to make it as accurate as possible. And then I just go back to the color layer and just see what it looks like without the ink for no reason. But, the scales they actually ended up making it look a whole lot more like the original concept art. But the cool thing is, you know how she only has that one really drapey sleeve, like that's it. And the other one is actually like part tank top. It's a weird shirt design, but I think it was pretty cool. I mean, not at all realistic for combat, but that's why Leah's sword hand is the tank top part, so they like switch. So Nyle has her right arm, because her left arm is the fire-wielding arm. And Leah, since she's right-handed, uses Nile's right-handed too, but whatever. She uses, like, the sword hand. So wherever the bracelet is, or because they each have, like, a dragon bracelet or armband, that's where they draw their power from, well, besides the scratch. That gave them a little bit, but then it was amplified by that, by the bracelet. And as you saw, I just decided to see what it was like without the line art, and then I'm signing it, but then I don't like where I sign it. And, yep, that is pretty much it. So, see you guys in the next video. Do you want me to talk more? Bye.